viewers. I still remain my humble self, Shady Mox. Welcome to Swarm Guitars tutorial. All right. The last time in the part one of this tutorial, I taught us triad chords. I was talking about triad chords, and today we'll still continue from that. I told us that I will be teaching us how to apply triad chord and how to use it. But you can apply triad chord without knowing how to fetch out a major scale of every key. Do you understand? You need to know how to fetch out a major scale in keys. And I'm going to teach you how to fetch out a major scale. Yes. So how do you fetch out a major scale? For instance, in every key, I said we have 12 keys completely. Yes, we have 12 keys. The keys, some say we have 7 keys. Yes, but when you include their sharps, they become 12. When you sharp some of the keys, we have 12 keys. Did you understand? So, but now I'll be using the key of G to teach us all of these things. So if you know how to do it using the key of G, you will be able to apply it in any other key. So how do you get your first note, your second note? I was telling us about their formulas. You hear me saying something like 1 plus 3 plus 5, where 1 plus 3 flat plus 5, something like that, something like that. So how do you get to know that this is 1, this is 3, this is 5? How do you know all these things? You might be asking yourself that question. But now, that is where major skill need to play that part. That's where major skill need to play. As far as triad chord is concerned, mostly every beginner must start with the triad chords before it gets to other chords. Do you understand? So, I said we're going to work with the key of G. All right, let me start with the key of G. For instance, if I'm starting with the key of G, I have G. I'm going to bring out a G arrangement. That is G. After G, based on music, E and B does not have sharp. Do you understand? E and B does not have sharp. There are 2 notes or 2 key. Let me say that does not have sharp. E and B. When you are doing those arrangements, for instance, G, then G sharp. You see, A, then A sharp. B does not have sharp, so you go straight to C, then C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G, then what? G sharp, then A. I don't know whether you get it. All right, let me come again. G sharp, A sharp, then you go B, then you go straight to C because B does not have sharp, then C sharp, D sharp, then E does not have sharp, so you go straight to what? F, then F sharp, then you stop at G, because we start from G and you stop at G. That's the concept I want to teach us. Always start from G. When you start from a particular key, you end at that key. I told you we have 7 keys. When you include their sharp, we have 12. So I'm going to, and music, we use alphabet to give them names, to give key names. But now, among those alphabet, we only select A to G. The alphabet that is selected to use, we don't use X, we don't use Z, we don't use Y. We only use A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The moment you get to G, you start from A again. Did you understand? You start from A again. So now let's use G to bring out a major scale. For instance, if I'm bringing out a major scale, has a formula which is called tone, semitone, tone, semitone. Or another way you can call it is whole, half. Then whole, half. That is to tell you that now what is whole? Tone and whole means the same thing. Do you understand? So what is a tone? A tone is a full step. For instance, in my fretboard like this, a whole, you see there is 1, 2, 3 frets here. So a whole is like from here, I skip this fret and go to this fret. Then a semitone or half step is like from here, I go directly to this place. I'm talking about this fret to this fret is half. This fret to this fret is full step. So full step means tone, and then half step means semitone. So how do we apply this? How do we use it to get a major scale? First thing you need to do, you need to write a scale of G, then G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, then G. You see, I stopped at G, so I'm going to use this. Now from G, now the first note, or the first, the first note in your scale, in this general scale, we want to bring our major scale. The first note in this scale is going to be your key, which is G, which is going to be your root note, which is your do. So we want to get a major scale. Major scale is nothing but do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. That's major scale. There's no need to be explaining too much English here. It's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So, I bring out this scale, but you don't know what is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do in this place. You have to apply this formula that I gave you, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, to get it. So, for instance, if we start from G, after G is what? If I move from G to G sharp, is half step. So now there are rules in applying this formula. The rule says your first note is always your do. When you use, so it means you have a starting point. So for instance, G sharp, like that. So my G that I start with is my do automatically, even whether I look for it or whether I did not look for it. Immediately I write it, and it's the first is my do. So how do I get it? You start from that G. Now, what is next? G sharp. And the formula say from do to re is tone movement. That is, you do a full movement. So if you're going to do a full movement, it's going to be, okay, this is G. Let's assume, this is G, right? This is no G. From G, you do a full movement. Do to re, full movement. You just do do, re. You see? Full movement. So what is your re now? It's not G sharp, but what? A. But now remember, do, fa, and sol, it's major. Re, mi, and la are minor. Then T, it's a diminished. It falls in the category of diminished. Do, fa, and sol, I come again, are major. Re, mi, and la, they are minor. T, diminished. Now, what is major? Major, that's why major scale is also called major scale, because it's the most important scale. And any other scale that you see people playing, it is being derived from major scale. Now, what about major? Major now this one is no longer major scale, but they are categorized in major, minor, and diminished. That is to say, in my major scale, there is major, minor, and diminished. So that is do, fa, and sol. They are categorized under major. Re, mi, and la, they are categorized under minor. Then T is categorized under diminished. So how do you know? So now if I said from do to re is tone, the rule says do to re is tone, re to mi is tone, and mi to fa is semitone, then fa to sol is tone, sol to la is tone, la to ti is tone, then ti to do is semitone. That's why the formula says tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. You can as well play this over and over to understand what I'm saying. Did you understand? Now, if I'm starting here and here is my G, here is my G. So if I move like this, you see it's already giving me sound re, do, re, because do to re is tone, re to mi is tone. So do, re, another tone movement, mi to fa is semitone, fa, you see, fa, semitone, then fa to sol is tone, sol to la is tone, la to ti is tone, ti, then ti to do is semitone. You see, semitone, I will just move one step, half step. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now I'm just giving you an example on how to do it. So you can see on the screen, you can see I'm writing it down. All right, so I'm going to stop here. Now we've seen how we can bring out our major scale. Now I'm going to stop here, and then the next part we're going to discuss on now what role, how can we now get our triad from this scale, from this major scale, and then apply it, and then give us a chord. I'm going to stop here. I hope you enjoy this lesson. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, thank you very much.